What's going on, man? Another video, which means I have more free picks for you. And in today's video, I have 6 total picks, 3 in the MLB and 3 in the WNBA. I'm super confident in every single one of them. All I ask before we jump straight into it is number 1, go down, hit that like button. Let's get this video to 50 likes. And while you're down there, you might as well subscribe so you don't miss any more videos like this going forward. So go do both of those things. Both of them are free and they help me out a ton. And now we can jump straight into the video. And the first thing that we have to talk about is what you see on the screen right here for a few different reasons. If you've been following me for a while now, you know that I'm extremely profitable. I know what I'm doing. I opened up a free Discord a couple months ago. And in this Discord, I gave away every single pick every single day for completely free. And as you can see, I tracked everything in that Discord. And since the beginning of 2025, we are up over 260 units. In the month of June, we're up over 23 units. And our 3-unit plays, 4-unit plays, and 5-unit plays have all been outstanding. You can still join this Discord if you want. It's going to be the first link down below. But the reason I'm telling you about this is I finally transitioned from all my picks being free on Discord to now being on Dub Club. But the good thing about it is if you go down right now and hit the first link in the description, it's going to take you to Dub Club right here, as you can see on the screen. And I opened up a free trial. I gave away 50 free spots in the Discord, but if you're watching this video right now, I just opened up 25 more free slots. First come, first serve. First link down below, you get a free week to every single one of my picks for the next week. You can see what it's about. Then you can decide if you want to buy. Sure, if you don't want to, that's fine as well. Whatever you want to do, 25 spots for a free week. I've already showed you how profitable we've been all year long. I track everything. You'll have a link to this tracking. I'll send it out so everyone can look at it so you know I'm not just making up numbers. So go get yourself the free trial on Dub Club. I promise you it's worth it. You'll get a full 7 days of my free picks. Like I said, only 25 spots. It's going to be the first link down below in the description. Hit the link right here. It's going to take you to this page. $0, completely free. Join up and you'll get all my picks. But now that being said, we can go ahead and we can jump straight into the free picks for this video. And the first pick that we're going to be rocking with is Javier Baez to go over 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs. He's over this mark in 5 of his last 5, so he's gone over 5 games in a row, averaging 3.4 per game. He's over in 9 of his last 10, still averaging over 3 per game. And then he's also over in 13 of his last 20, averaging over 2 per game. So the hit rate, like always, is really, really good. I always try to find good hit rates as my first way of determining whether I want to take a pick. And right here, we have another good hit rate. Another reason why I love this is because you're getting it at plus money. So the first 2 reasons why this pick makes a bunch of sense is the hit rate and the plus money aspect. But to go on top of that, we also got to have a good matchup. And the Tigers are going to be playing the Athletics. And the Athletics are going to be pitching a pitcher that has struggled so far this season. He has over a 4 ERA, over a 1.3 whip, and he just hasn't had a ton of success. And that's why I think in this game, he's going to give Javier a ton of opportunities. And as long as that ends up being the case, I see him easily cruising over this mark. And that's why this pick makes so much sense to me, especially at plus money. I'm locking this in all day long. Great hit rate, great matchup, and great value play here. So go lock this one in, and now we can move over to our first WNBA pick of the video, and that's going to be Alicia Gray to go over 4.5 rebounds. She's over this mark in 4 of her last 5, 8 of her last 10, averaging over 5 per game. And then in 2025, she is currently over this mark at a 79% rate, averaging 5.14 per game. So far this season, she's been easily going over this mark. She's been crushing it. That's the first reason I like it. But the main reason I like it is we have a great matchup here, considering against Dallas, she has played them 4 times in the past 2 years. And in her past 4 matchups against them, she is now over this mark 3 games in a row, with one of these games being this season. So she played them about, about a month ago and went over, and the previous 2 times before that, she also went over. So, like I said, pretty solid matchup. to go on top of a really, really good hit rate so far throughout the 2025 season. So that's why I like this pick. I do think we have an edge here, especially at the odds that you're getting it at. So go lock in Alicia Gray over 4.5 rebounds. And now we can move on to my third pick of the video, which is going to be Bryan Reynolds to go under 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs. He's under this mark in 4 of his last 5, 8 of his last 10, and then 14 of his last 20, still averaging under this mark. That's the first reason I like it. Once again, we have a really solid hit rate in the last 5, 10, and 20. But to go on top of that, let's go take a look at who the Pirates are going to be facing off against. Where are they at? They're going to be playing the Brewers. And the Brewers are going to be pitching Freddie Peralta, who we all know is a great pitcher. He has a 1.11 whip. He has a sub-3 ERA, and obviously he has a good record to show for that. He has pitched great all year long, and that is why I like this pick so much. He's only pitched 88 innings, but he has 90 Ks in those innings, which obviously is pretty solid as well. So I'm locking this in all day long, considering Freddie Peralta is a great pitcher. Bryan Reynolds has not been going over this mark a ton, and when you combine those two things together, it makes a ton of sense. So go lock this in under 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs for Bryan Reynolds. Now for my fourth pick, we're going to be taking Azura Stevens over in the WNBA, and we're going to be rocking with rebounds once again, and we're taking her to go over 7.5. She's over this mark in 4 of her last 5, averaging 8.6 per game, which is exactly what you want to see. She's over in 7 of her last 10, still averaging over 8 at 8.5. And then in her last 20, she's over in 11 of 20, still averaging 8.6 per game. So, once again, I really like the hit rate aspect. But then to go on top of that, she's going to be facing Chicago here. And against Chicago, she is now over this mark in back-to-back games, with one of these games being this season. So, once again, I really like both components, the hit rate and the matchup, and that's why I think this pick makes a lot of sense. I don't really see her going under this mark. Maybe she only has 8, but obviously if she gets 8, she cashes us out, and that's what I think is going to happen. So go lock this one in, and real quick, before I give you my last 2 picks of the video that I like the absolute most, I do want to remind you, once again, to go click the first link in the pinned comment or the first link in the description. Get yourself a completely free week, free of charge. Already showed you what we've been able to do through 2025 and through June so far. We've been profitable all year long. If you tell me in the long term, you're going to make money. So being able to get in here for a full 7 days is insane value. It's insane value even if you're paying for it, but to get it for free is even better. So go get yourself a free week. Like I said, you can only get this with the first link down below. If you go to my Dub Club yourself, you're not going to be able to see it. You have to use the link down below. There's only 25 spots though. So hurry up before they're taken. Get yourself a free week, tell my plays, and start making a bunch of money. So there you go. Now we can get into my 5th and my 6th pick of the video, with my 5th pick being a pretty safe, not sorry pick with Gavin Sheets to go over just to have a single hit. He's over this mark in 4 of his last 5, 9 of his last 10, and 14 of his last 20. So he has consistently been getting hits game in and game out. So when you're taking a pick like this, all you're really betting on is what the matchup looks like. And right here, we have a great matchup considering he's going to be playing the Nationals. And if I can find the game for you real quick, the Nationals are going to be pitching Trevor Williams, who has over a 5 ERA, over a 1.4 whip, and obviously doesn't have a great record either. He's just struggled all year long, kind of similar to the first pitcher I showed you, but even worse. So that's why this pick makes a ton of sense. It's obviously going to be a safer pick. You're not getting crazy value or crazy odds on it. But if you want to add a cherry on top of a parlay, or you want to just go take it straight, whatever you want to do, it's up to you. But I like this pick. I'm really confident that it's going to smash, and that's why I'm taking it. Gavin Sheets over a half a hit. All he needs is 1 hit, and it cashes us out. So that's my 5th pick. Now for my last pick of the video, we're going to be taking Ezzy here, and we're going to be rocking with rebounds once again, and that's just how this WNBA slate landed for me. She's over this mark in 11 of 14 games so far this season, averaging over 7 rebounds per game, so that already looks really, really promising to me. But then to go on top of that, head-to-head against the Fever here. She is over this mark in 3 of her last 4, and as you can see, the Fever allow the 9th most rebounds in the entire WNBA. So once again, a great hit rate and a great matchup. I know I've said it over and over again, but those are the 2 things you need for a pick to make sense, and this is exactly what this last one has, just like all of the other ones. So I hope you enjoyed it. Go lock all of these 6 picks in. I hope they cash for you, and until next time, let's all go print some money.